Quill is fire. I fuck with Quill. I met him in London when he battled Clips. You know what I mean? That was just something like crazy. Like, you gotta understand, like, if he's gonna seize the moment, you gotta seize the moment a certain way. He understood that, and that's exactly what he did.
I don't know how many people are familiar with Quill as much as some of the other people on this list that aren't from the UK. But he's really, really dope. Stylistically, he's different. He's comedic. Just the way that he puts words together is really, really interesting and intricate.
Quill is phenomenal. I like him. I want to see more of him. I want to see him against some tougher opponents, and it's how he deals with like pressure. But other than that, I fuck with him.
Yeah, I think Quill is a star in the making, man. He's been putting in work for a while now too, so I think it's about time that he gets some real shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that means a lot. It means, like, you know, I can see my progression. You know, it means that it's, I'm expanding outside of Don't Flop, the UK as well. So it means, you know, people are waking up to my style and stuff, and my name's getting about. So that means a lot, you know. And to be, I think, selected 5th out of how many battlers it was, that's crazy, you know. So it gives me a little heads up that I'm doing something correct. My journey's been crazy, Sean. Nah, my journey, so, you know, I think the thing that's good about me as like a battler, maybe what makes the Don't Flop audience warm to me a bit more, is that they've seen me grow from scratch. They see me as a raw tryout battler who, you know, literally, you know, your first battle, you're kind of guessing what you're doing, you don't really understand the formula. So they've seen me go from that to kind of, you know, working my way up through the mid-tiers to eventually top tiers, and then coming over to Canada for King of the Dot, Blackout and World Dom, and, you know, the Charlie Clips battle and stuff. So they see me progress, so they, you know, and they see me grow every time, so I think maybe it makes it easier for them to warm to me. You know, like, it started off kind of, obviously, you know, a fan of the ocean, all that stuff, and then, you know, I was doing okay at the beginning, and then it kind of hit me. I did the first big stage I did. Well, no, I did a big stage before, but, like, you know, very overwhelming stage I did was me versus Zen. People say that that first round is some of the best stuff I've wrote, you know, and it probably is, but ended up, like, you know, stumbling in the second and third, and I remember just being so scared of it. And then from there, I kind of, like, I was on a bit of a downer, like, negatively, because that was the first time, like, I'd taken a loss. Still is, and you know, and then from there I kind of just, it turned it around. Maybe it was the best thing for me that I lost. You know, I tried different things. I was battling on smaller leagues, like, you know, I did a King of the Ronalds battle, I did a jump off battle, which is not a smaller league, but it's like, you know, the audience is predominantly like black, and, you know, I'm white, but I was just, you know, instead of what I would have done before, it just stayed in the Don't Flop environment. But you know, I was putting myself in these and not necessarily to get views and stuff, you know, just to put myself in an awkward environment which I wasn't comfortable in. And then from that, you know, it kind of got the ball rolling, I got a bit more confident, and then from there, it's been growing, you know. Like, yeah, the moment I say that I had that where it's kind of hit me, or, you know, defined that I was like, you know, really in this battling shit. I don't know, you know, what it was for a while, a lot of people, Don't Flop fans, were saying, oh, Quill's being slept on, and it went on for about a year, like people saying, oh, Quill's being slept on. And then I battled Ogmios, who's well respected in Don't Flop and stuff, you know. And then after that battle, people just stopped saying, you know, it went from everyone sleeping on Quill to kind of, oh, Quill's one of the best. And we did the Rum Nitty battle, and then Charlie Clips was the one that kind of, you know, I was meant to battle K-Shang, and then he couldn't make it over for whatever reason, so then we did the last minute prep, under 2 days notice, me and Charlie Clips. And then from there, really, it's kind of like, wow, you know, like, I'm at the height of it. And then even just coming out to King of the Dot this year, it's kind of like, I feel like I've almost, I mean, obviously there's a lot of shit that I can achieve as a battler, and, you know, there's so much I can fucking learn. But, you know, I feel like I've ticked off most of the boxes of things that I could possibly achieve, you know, at the moment. So I'm still kind of, I feel like I'm living the height at the moment. But yeah. I feel like people, I mean, you can't really know what to, I mean, you can have like some sort of perception as what you're going to expect from me, but like you can't ever like, my style, so I feel like it's so different, you know. It's first off, I'm very high with the punchline rate, I believe. I don't think there's many people punching as like consistently. But I just think like the way I approach the battle, you know, I have like, I don't think there's anyone that's similar to me. Even like I feel like I bring my own thing to the game. Even from the don't flop side, like I'm not just taking battles. I'm believing that's a bit boring. You know, I had the computer game battle where it's like a theme computer game and Kruger edited it. It's crazy if you haven't seen it. Check out the Kruger edit. Also we did a football, like so soccer for the American audience or whatever, games battle where it's a theme like that, you know, just trying different stuff, you know. I'm just trying to be different. I'm not necessarily trying to, even when I'm coming out, you know, King of the Dot, I'm not trying to necessarily battle the biggest guys. I mean, I will sometimes, but it's just kind of putting a product out there that's not really been out there yet. So I get more excited if someone approached me saying, let's do this hasn't been done before. And then, you know, if it sounds logical, then that's what I'm excited. I think that's what separates me from most people that are just, you know, battling someone to hit X amount of views, you know. So yeah, I do have a goal every year, you know. So like my first year in battling, the goal was to be on the birthday. I made it to the birthday. I had like another, you know, goal and stuff. And then this year, the goal at the start of the year, January, the start of the year, the goal was to get onto King of the Dot. And I achieved my goal for the year within a month and a half. And then I've come out here for the second time. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't really have my goal now for the year. Now I'm just kind of, I'm starting to enjoy it now, and I don't know what my next goal is, man. I don't know what my next goal is. Maybe, you know, I think I want to battle someone big and kill him in Don't Flop. I need to go back to Don't Flop and do a big performance. That's my next goal. And then, yeah, I don't know from there. See me on Smack. Imagine that, me on Smack. I don't think so. No, where do I see myself 5 years from now? I'm hoping to be in the game. That's what it is, you know. It's about keeping myself in the game. I feel like, you know, it's about being not just relevant, but, you know, people fall off and shit like that. So as far as battle rap's concerned, I'll hopefully like to be in 5 years from now amongst the discussion of battle rappers. And as far as Don't Flop's concerned, like left like some sort of legacy, you know. But yeah, man, as long as I'm kicking with everyone, we'll have a good time. That's where I want to be, you know. And without any STDs, hopefully my dick don't fall off by 5 years time, because that's a big possibility. So if I make it from that, that would be good, man.